All right.
In now.
Fuck
Hello,
yourself.
everyone.
Greetings,
Hello.
YouTube.
Hello.
Hello, tubes.
Who's doing the recap?
And
this week?
salutations.
Did anyone
Who
understand that
did it
reference?
last? Something about tubes. Noob?
Hello,
It's an old
intrepid
YouTuber.
adventurers.
Hello, tubes.
Okay, who wants
and
to
then he
do-
would play like EDM music.
So in the last campaign,
Campaign.
Mordecai found
Last session?
yes, session. My bad. Last episode. Let's go that way. Anyway, in last episode, Mordecai ended up finding a hidden jail cell that was in the corner, and freed another friend.
Who isn't
And our
here?
barbarian, who isn't here, and our barbarian friend took a sock and made him think it's another fox creature like
No,
him. And
that wasn't me.
What's me?
oh, what was it?
Me.
I threw the
Oh,
door.
right. Yeah, and our you threw the door, and then someone came through a hole in the wall named Lara, and was like, "Hey, are you prisoners?" And we said essentially yes, and now we're in their hidden encampment.
Yes, that works. Perfect.
I get hammer.
I met a new friend.
You get a robot.
All right, I have the map up for you all.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll have like a small little role play section where you guys can meet everybody if you want.
Shopping episode.
Bro, how do you fuck up drawing the coolest, man?
I didn't. I believe that was Cal.
Got a wizard money gang.
We love casting spells.
Oh, I have something to talk to you about later.
I don't like where this is going, but okay.
You shouldn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot I drew those.
Oh, it was you?
Yes.
I sat there and blamed somebody who didn't even fucking do it.
I'm the guilty party.
Well, anybody noticing, Ericus is gonna kind of walk down the stairs and walk past Vela, who once again seems to be upset that somebody is interrupting her training, and sit down at the bar with Braun. Look, I don't care what you sell, but if it's strong, give it to me. You know, I'll go fuck myself, okay? I don't know. I don't know. Tiggy, you actually have to wait outside the door. Because both doors, this one and this one here, are locked. And if you're trying to talk, you're muted.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
we weren't ignoring you. You were
That's
just straight up muted. But
No,
yeah.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay. Well, fan-fucking-tastic. But yes, the doors are locked tight, and as you go up to one, it almost looks like a vault door, or like a bulkhead door. And it's got this really big fucking turn wheel to lock and unlock it. And Cal's not here, so I can't have him fucking help you open the door.
I'm just gonna knock on the door.
Roll me an annoying the meathead check.
It's a 15.
Fantastic. So as you knock, Cal is back here. As you knock, a purple-bodied tiefling, or a purple-skinned tiefling with burn marks on his arm, opens the door. With a sense of superiority, he says, "Yes." And roll me a perception check while you're at it, please.
And I kind of just like materialize behind him, the squirrel.
The squirrel, yes.
It's a
Just
13.
Okay,
Just-
so looking past him,
make a roundabout route.
you see Cal kind of strapped up on this giant X. Let me see here.
Interrupted something?
Let's see here. There it is. I can't believe this. Okay. Oh god, that's a web page file. I don't want that. I need one without somebody on it, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. So, looking at Cal, he is basically strapped to one of these.
Ah, the BDSM board.
Yes, that board.
The BDSM board.
He has a gag around his mouth.
What?
So, Tiggy and Borthon are basically annoying Cyrus, the tiefling you guys met last session. And since
he's the tinker one, right?
yeah, he's the artificer. So, since Cal's not here and he can't defend himself, I'm basically having him put on the BDSM board, and I sent one of them in chat.
And somebody replied with
Five
angel dust.
patterns
And I don't know
online
who it
for
is, but I need to know
classical
now.
DIY ones.
Oh, of course it was fucking Tiggy.
But anyway, he's looking down and he does not see Borthon just yet. Borthon, are you standing like behind Tiggy, or are you kind of like
no,
jar guy
I am-
standing over him?
no, I'm fucking just like. So he's not paying attention, right?
No, his eyes are securely focused on Tiggy.
I just want it to be like I materialize out of thin fucking air behind the squirrel.
Oh God.
You alert this shit.
Did you not know? Did you not see what I posted?
Oh yeah, no, I made a comment about it that I think nobody heard, and that's fine.
Something about a DIY, that's all I heard.
Buy patterns for those.
Oh,
for
you can
collab-
buy patterns, okay.
Yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, you make one that collapses down for easy storage.
But anyway, he looks at Tiggy, not knowing that Borthon has appeared. Yes, can I help you?
I'm gonna pull up the blueprints I have and show him.
Well, I mean, I can make this, but and he kind of gestures to the room itself, and it looks semi-bare. You see several glowing swords along the walls that instead of arcane, they glow with like a fiendish light. He's like, I don't have much material. So if you've got something, that'd be fantastic.
I'm gonna pull out all the watcher parts from my bag.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
So the Watchers are basically automatons, clockwork automatons that basically like watch the street like a secret police. And Tiggy and Zevos killed one.
Okay. In my defense, one hit by a rock should not have knocked any.
It's clockwork.
Knock,
You,
knock, knock.
you like attacking guards, from what I've noticed.
That's fair.
I only
Clockwork
attacked
is
one guard.
very precise. You knock one little thing off, it's fucking ogre. Oh, you killed a Watcher. Did you
No, I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it. My friend did.
did you
I
pull the
took
tracker
all
out of it?
No.
He just stops mid sentence, just his jaw drops.
I took the brain out.
Okay, you took the brain out. That's where the tracker is. Okay. And he's gonna point to the table behind him. It's gonna be this table here. Set the parts in the
Okay.
blueprint there. If all goes well, it'll be ready tomorrow morning.
Yay.
And Tiggy, as you walk in, make another perception check.
Does he still not notice me?
No, his eyes have followed the.
It's a 22.
Walking in the room, you feel a strange warmth that doesn't feel like it comes from anything infernal. You don't know what it is, but it is radioactive decay.
Oh my god, the air is spicy.
And as he turns around,
Spicy.
his eyes go wide as he sees Borthon. Oh, you're a big one.
I'm just gonna deadpan stare at him.
Can I help you?
I'm going to pull out the eye, the crystal, and the skin. I have things to be made.
Do you have blueprints? Anything like that? Or are you just...
No.
Well, what do you want done?
Essentially, I'm going to explain everything that we talked about earlier.
What do you want done? Hammer.
Well, no. So the crystal is going to be made into essentially a halberd with an axe and a hammerhead. The skin is going to be made into, or the hide is going to be made into a set of chainmail. And the eye is getting attached to my shield.
I should have asked for this earlier, but I just sent you something in a PM. Well, I can certainly do that. And he's gonna kind of point behind him again. Right next to the bundle with the dead watcher that your squirrel dropped.
He's gonna chime in. He's like, I'm pretty sure you can hammer something out.
Your pun was so bad, Cal looks over at you through the ball gag, and you just hear.
He's laughing.
You're not sure what he said, but he definitely said something that wasn't flattering. But by the power of the gods, it'll be ready tomorrow. For fuck's sake. Rita, what are you doing?
Rita is just like looking around, seeing if she can find anything shiny in a sense.
Well, if you're looking for shiny, Merrick would probably be the person.
Who?
Her name is Merrick. He is, as you kind of like go in, you see a blonde-haired, very skinny blonde-haired human boy with frosted tips. You know what frosted tips are?
Yes, we had this conversation last.
I'm just making sure you know. I know a few people do. But, yeah, no. He's sitting there with frosted tips, hair covering one of his right eye. And he kind of, as you walk in, he brushes his hair out of his eye, like by flipping it. Oh my god, yes, can I help you?
I'm just looking around, see if there's any shiny things that people don't want.
Nobody understands me these days.
Not a phase.
I'm gonna kill you.
I made him the most.
Not the ramen noodle hair.
He has the ramen noodle hair. I did post him in the NPCs chat if you want to take a look. Here, hold on. Let me fucking.
It's
No,
there.
wrong one. Yeah, there it is.
Tiggy's gonna come back to Cyrus. He's gonna pull up the
See
movable.
the
Oh my god.
yeah. So it's the emo looking dude, right?
Yeah, he's the emo looking guy.
Cause tonight
The
will
emo
be
wannabe.
No! Go fuck
Over
yourself.
again. In my
Yeah, it
mind.
could be worse. You guys mentioned like dude with ramen noodle hair, and instantly I just thought about the guy from Nickelback.
Jesus, Chad Kroger?
Yeah.
Tonight, tonight.
Jeez.
But as Rita, as you're looking at him, he has an incredibly shiny loot. It's a wooden lute, but it has beautiful like gold accents. And he is strumming out. If you've ever heard it, "Welcome to the Black Parade."
Mm.
But Tiggy, yes, Sevos. Oh, take some inspiration for that. That was good.
I already have one. I already have two.
So, for the people who don't get to view the chat, Zevos said, "When I was a young boy looking ass," to Merrick, which absolutely is true. But Tiggy, as you look at Cyrus, or as you look up at Cyrus, he looks over from Borthon, and he looks down at you. Yeah, can I help you, little man?
I'm gonna pull out the movable rod. Can you turn this into a weapon?
What do you want it to do exactly?
Pretty much be like a quarterstaff, but a movable quarterstaff.
Expanding, yes or no?
Yes.
He pulls out a thin pad of paper and starts taking notes. And how tall do you want it to be?
Yes.
Fully extended.
6
middle
inches.
scroll. Ma'am? You know what? Set it next to your bundle. I'll have it done in the morning. And as you leave the room, Cal. And then he shuts the door and locks. Oh shit!
You hear muffled. You're not going
no,
anywhere.
hold on.
big boy.
As he goes to shut the door, I'm gonna kind of put my hand there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look past him to Twink Builder.
No,
You
no,
better
no.
hope that's not one of those 7-Eleven doors, or your fingers are gone.
No, you can't look in. There's no way to get in. Or there's no like view.
I said as he goes to shut the door.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna I want to stop him from shutting it.
Oh, okay. What do you plan on doing then?
I'm looking past him to Twink Builder.
Oh. He looks at you, and you can see like pleading in his foxy eyes.
I'm
Further than that?
I can't fucking finish what I was just saying.
Hey, out of all fairness, he can't say no if he's not here.
He also can't say no if he's bound and gagged, apparently.
I'm gonna look between the two of them.
The safe word should come in hand gestures as well.
He can't really hand gesture. He's strapped to this bitch.
He can snap his fingers at least.
That's fair. For those who don't know what he's trying to say is, he's trying to give me two tails.
I'm gonna. What would I roll to try to understand him?
Wisdom? Yeah, probably wisdom. A wisdom check.
I thought it'd be insight.
Actually, yeah, that makes more sense.
Insight is wisdom.
Either fucking way, roll one.
I mean, they're both +0, so
Oh.
it's a flat 10.
You can get kind of the gist that he's trying to give him a second tail, but you don't know what the fuck that means. And Cyrus looks back with like a sadistic, almost joyful look in his eyes, and does like the force push motion, and the door slams and locks.
Well, no, hold on. Before he does that, I'm gonna look at him. If he comes back fucked up, I'm coming for you.
Oh, don't worry, big boy. I think I can handle it. And the door shuts and locks in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Rita, were you going to try to rob this man of his loot?
Well, if he's playing it, then I feel like she'd be like bird whistling along to the tune.
All right, Rita's feathers turn black, and she gets long hair covering one of her eyes.
Can the eyes on her peacock tail have a teardrop on them?
Every single one of them. Tiggy, entering this room, you see a younger-looking furball girl with a long cape of moss that goes down to her past her legs. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah. I'll throw her in general. That is her. At this point, she is doing what they call turning down a bed. Basically, she's making the bed. She's making the bed. And you get the sense that she doesn't do a lot of combat, just from like the way she stands. And getting a big whiff, you smell not decay or moss, but you smell fungus.
Among Us?
Go fuck yourself. Negative inspiration, asshole.
So he's gonna wave at her.
Fungus.
He's like, hello.
She's gonna turn around like somebody tall talk to her. Oh, hello, how can I... am I alone? Oh god, are the mushrooms talking to me? And she kind of looks to a couple of the mushrooms growing on like her cloak, and are you speaking to me? No. Well, what about you? Are you talking to me? And she gets to a third mushroom on her left shoulder, and it moves a little bit. It does like a little like twitch, and she looks down. Oh, it was you. You can talk?
Yeah.
Well,
You.
how can I help you, Mr. Squirrel?
Just wandered around. He's like, and it looks like you're a druid as well.
Yes? Are you a druid?
I'm gonna
Yes.
thud down next to Ericus at the bar.
Oh, hey, big man. This guy's got some really good shit. And, like, you hear as Ericus's fucking head drops onto the fucking table.
I'm just gonna look at him and just be like, you have no one to blame but yourself if you hit yourself in the face with magic again at this point.
And as you sit down, Braun, I know I described him last week, but Braun is a massive dragon or brass dragonborn, roughly the same size as you.
Oh yeah, he was the guy at the.
Yeah, he was the
fucking
guy
front
like
of the hole.
covering the whole fucking wall. You notice now though that the soot wrappings that were on his hands have been foregone for a tasteful pair of elbow-length gloves. I don't know how elbow-length gloves are tasteful, but there you go.
I'll give you 2 words.
I'm listening.
Jessica Rabbit.
Big feels.
That's
fair.
not tasteful. That's sultry.
Is there a difference?
Yes. Yes. As
I
you
mean, Jessica Rabbit, you were supposed to know that she was like the way she was, but be surprised later to find out that she wasn't. So, her wearing those hoe gloves, I'm sorry, you'd be like, oh, no, I'm sorry, lady, you're a hoe, you're just drawn bad. So yeah, that's what sultry is.
But as you sit down, Braun kind of scoots over a little bit away from Ericus, who has dropped his head to the table. Big man, how can I help you?
I take a long moment to think about what I want to say.
Very long.
I don't think I can be helped.
Well, I can help you to forget some problems. And he slides over.
I just look down at Ericus.
Num 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 num. Cinnamon.
Can I kick his
Cinnamon roll.
I mean, you can. There's no fucking nothing stopping you. Ericus is passed out. He can't help.
Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Cinamon's not a
Orthon.
cinnamon. Cinnamon is not a
Orthon is
cinnamon.
not in the mood for this right now.
Zevos and Aurora, from the other room, just behind the door, you hear a second loud thud, followed by a, you bitch!
Yeah, I'm gonna act like I didn't do anything.
A very muffled, you bitch. Braun starts to chuckle slightly. You know what? Here, first one's on the house. And he sets you a double shot whiskey glass with clear liquid and a cinnamon stick as the garnish. Take it easy with that. It hits pretty damn hard.
So she's gonna turn to Aurora. It's like, Ericus
That's
always
why I
seems to.
came in here.
Yeah, no, same. I was trying to talk to Soot, but he left, so I'm waiting for him to get back.
Bella kind of turns around and... Excuse the two of you?
When did
Yes,
Zevos get in, by the way? 'Cause she's been in there for a while.
he walked in, like probably about like a good 5 minutes ago.
I was about to say, technically he walked in at the end of last session, but he walked out trying to follow Soot.
Yeah, and then when
Okay,
Soot
fair.
would have walked back in, I just never put him back.
Aurora has been here. Bella would be training, correct?
Yes.
Did I roll a stealth check just to see if she noticed me? Just watching her.
She probably did.
Probably, but I mean, it never hurts. I mean, I wasn't trying to be stealthy. I just wanted to see how long she would take to notice me.
I mean, roll the stealth check.
16. I was not trying to hide.
Yeah, no, she knew you got there the minute you got there.
And you only turned around when Zevos showed up?
Well, when a second person interrupts her training,
Yeah, fair.
she's gonna turn around and notice.
I mean, for flavor, I was just kind of sitting over here on this box.
So anyway, can I help you?
I was just admiring the form. I used to know someone that moved like you. I could really give an explanation.
And I'm just waiting for so to get back. Got some questions I want to ask him.
Oh, well, she told him that she wanted an illusion plus destruction. It'll take a little bit, but if you want to test your aim, she says, pointing at your pistol. There's some targets to the left of you, or technically it's behind you. They'd be behind you. There you go. I drew a little target. That's the best you get. Fuck you.
All right. He's just gonna take out his pistol, kind of look at where it is, and just hold his arm out and fire.
Is he in that Turkish dad or whatever nationality is from the Olympics?
Yeah, no,
Just
Turkish.
stanced up.
Yeah, no, just casual, just bang.
Ooh. Roll to hit. I really hope you crit fail. I'm begging that you crit fail.
13.
That doesn't hit. She kind of walks over. I'm no expert in firearms, but it looks like your sights are a bit off. And she takes the gun from your hands, and she feels
Also,
like,
well, the naming. That.
sure you weren't. That's what they all say. It's okay. And she produces a
Looking at
small
you.
little
He's
screwdriver.
like, I was literally looking at you when I fired.
That's what they all say. And
All right.
she finishes tweaking it and hands it back to you. Try again, and you get advantage on this roll.
Will
I
we
hate the
all
I
heard
hate the
that
fact that
gunshot? Was
I
that
no.
room
Oh no.
soundproof?
Oh no, you wouldn't have
So
heard it.
his gun, unless you're within 10 feet of him, you don't hear a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's Dreadpiercer, right? Never mind. I'm literally looking at it. Yeah, it's Dreadpiercer.
Yeah,
But,
it's Dreadpiercer.
Yeah, Dreadpiercer has like a built-in silencer, and it's really nice.
That's a 26.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
That'll work.
You blow clear through it and hit the backboard. Now, you do hear a very muffled thud sound of something like striking wood, but that is absolutely the most you hear. It honestly doesn't sound any different than when you heard the two thuds before. The one of Ericus's head hitting and then him hitting the floor. By the way, Borthon Ericus is Family Guy death posed.
I just looked at him. He's fine.
There it is. Yep, that one. Borthon, did you take a drink of that glass that he
I
put in
took a
front of you?
small sip of it.
As you take a sip, it burns like fire going down your throat. And I need a con save from you.
No, okay. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're not hammered. But Rita, you come in to see Braun standing there, serving Borthon a drink, and Ericus absolutely bodied on the ground.
Did he fall asleep?
Cinnamon rolls.
It was playing You Spin Me Round. I was showing Devin something.
Should we
Sorry.
bring him to? Should we bring him to bed? He's gonna
he's
get
fine.
hurt in that
He's fine.
position.
He's fine.
We just gonna go over there and like peck him on the head.
As you peck him on the head, he's, "No, Mr. Woodpecker, my head is made of isn't made of wood." Mm.
She's gonna do it again.
He
Should I
rolls
roll the
over.
hit or something?
Yeah, go ahead and roll like an unarmed strike.
That'd be advantage because he's prone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck, where is that? Fuck, actions. Why can't I
I
find?
don't know, where is
There
it?
it is. All right, armor strike.
At
So
the very bottom of your attacks.
yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna take my meds while you're rolling that.
Oh fuck! I roll a 10.
I mean, it's not hard to hit him.
Yeah.
So
Not
yeah.
Should I do
I'm gonna
damage
say
to
that
him?
hits.
He's not unable to defend himself.
Yeah, I was
so-
about to say he's not able to
Yeah.
defend himself, so I will basically treat it as he doesn't have armor on.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, that absolutely
yeah.
hits.
So yeah, so he gets 2 damage.
Ow! Luckily, I'm about to take a long
Rule of
rest.
thumb for this kind of DR is remove their armor and then half their armor class because they're
Yeah.
laying down.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Mordecai, what are you and Lazarin doing?
Well, once she's done beating that guy up, just to add fuel to this fire, Mordecai is going to walk over and lift the front of that guy's trousers, take the man's right hand and put it down his pants, then close his trousers and walk away.
What did Ericus do to you? So you're down in
Nothing.
the.
He just thinks he's
You're down in the.
Huh?
You're down in the bar then.
right. Now Mordecai is then going to walk up to the said bartender lady and say,
Lady.
Let's
Ron's a
say-
guy.
"Lady, it's a guy." Okay.
Big
Yeah,
fucking dude.
Anyway,
It's a big
It's
dude.
ma'am.
It's
Right.
man.
You say so?
he's gonna walk up and he's gonna announce, "Valeria, take a note." And she's going to pull out a large notebook that she's gonna pull out one notebook that says Book of Grudges. Put that away. Pull out a second notebook that has Book of Grudges scratched out and has notes written on it. And she's going to nod her head curtly, pull out a pen, and start to orate what Mordecai says. And he's gonna walks up to the bartender as she's following him and says, "Bartender, do me a favor. I'm in need of a bit of information and a bit of your facilities." And when he says that, he's going to give the bartender a wink.
Well, information I can give. And he walks over to you, and he kind of stands a little taller than, you would normally assume. What can I do for you, Mr. One-Eye?
Okay. In that case, Mr. Big Man, as long as we're just going to dog on each other's appearance here.
I was not. What does dogging on your appearance mean? Is that an insult?
Hey, look, if somebody here walked in on a crutch, are you going to call him Mr. Limp?
Depends if they're missing a leg or not.
Right.
If they are, it's
Mordecai's
passing
going
the
to lean over his shoulder and tell Valeria, "The other book. Put him in the other book." And she's going to pull out the Book of Grudges and write the bartender in there. And then he's going to go back to focusing on the conversation. He's like, "Right. I've got some needs, and one of those needs is I need a place to work around here. I need a place to tinker, and the only place that people are tinkering around here seems to be a strange closet that people are working in to give people 2 tails, and I don't want that."
Oh, well, if you're looking for a place to tinker, follow me. And he kind of, he steps
Hey.
from behind the bar, and Wait, it's shift. Fuck, I'm an
Gotta
idiot.
get the bad dragon.
And he
I'll be right
leads
back.
you out of the bar itself, and from where you came in, it's directly ahead, and just a bit to the right, there's a flight of stairs that he kind of takes you up into
Right.
a small kind of multi-purpose room with a small table and a set of chairs around it. And in one of the corners, there is a fully stocked workbench. Now, if you need any precision tools, I could always go rob Cyrus, but whatever you
I have
need,
those.
whatever you need,
I've got the
should be
tools
here.
I need, but I'm after. Are there alchemical supplies around here?
You're not making something that blows up, yes?
Well, in a matter of speaking.
Well, I mean, if you are.
See, blows up. Well, look. In a matter of speaking, blows up is a. It would be a insider trade secret if you understand what I mean. I'm going to do some stuff, and some stuff's going to happen, and then if it blows up, it'll do that when I want it to, and not random.
So it's not going to cause any structural damage to the Ashen Hideout.
Not if I don't want it to.
Cabinet right next to it, and he points to a not locked cabinet, but a very shut tight cabinet next to
Is it a yellow science room cabinet?
yeah, pretty much
Nice.
like the ones you see in high school.
Yeah. Mordecai's just gonna sort of scratch his chin, run his fingers through his beard, and go, "Huh, that was a bit easy." He's gonna look at Valeria and he's gonna say, "Put him in the maybe column."
Hey, heads up, I've got a really bad storm that's rolling in and it's blinked my power twice. So I'm going to call it an early night so I can turn my computer off so my shit doesn't get fried because I'm
Fair
probably
enough.
Fair enough. When you
So,
get extra
Be
money,
safe.
Lazarin's just gonna sit in the corner and drink and brood, and she has no interest in really meeting anybody. She just wants to go out and fucking kill people.
understandable. When
She's brooding by the fire, drinking,
when you get a
and then
chance,
disappears at some point and finds a corner to go to sleep.
yeah, I was about to say, when you get the chance, make sure you take a long rest, and I'll
I
fill you in on
dislike
things
Tiggy
that happen.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, bye.
Well,
Be safe.
No. Squirrel does not need to be named that.
Fair enough.
Wait, what was that named?
so, for me wrapping up there, it's Mordecai's gonna get started. What should I roll and how much should I make?
What do you? Which ones are you talking about? The
I wanted to do a split load of the first ones I'm going to do are the explosive tips, and the other ones I want to do are the acid, like the acid hollow points.
sleight of hand and do double your proficiencies. Do you have
Called expertise.
Yeah,
I do have the tools.
yeah. Do you have proficiency with the tools?
Yes.
Then yeah, sleight of hand with expertise. And if Mordecai's done something similar to this before, you can go ahead and roll advantage.
Gotcha. And yes, he's modified his bullets, but this is sort of something that's come to him recently. So let's roll the sleight of hand, add the expertise to it. That's a 27 already.
Yeah, no.
With the let me roll the advantage just to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with the 27.
Yeah, no. With the 27, you have six shot revolvers, or did you upgrade them to 8 shots yet?
They're still 6-shooters. I haven't really upgraded anything.
It takes you a few hours, but you managed to make 12 of each. So
Gotcha.
two
Can you
full,
make a note of that and add those into the game? Because I want you to dictate how much acid damage the acid ones do on top of their bullet damage, as well as the explosive damage
I was
on the other ones.
thinking, standard. So it would do the damage of your piercing damage
Right.
plus what is acid splash? Is that 2d6?
I don't know.
So instead of 2d6, it'll be 2d4 of acid damage. But I will make the bullets.
Right.
Um,
Okay, and also be mindful of on your damage calculation, the acid damage is on the inside of the body.
well, yeah, it's an
There's
encapsulated
those,
tip.
yeah. No, I know.
That doesn't really make a difference.
Not on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, thankfully, but yeah. And as for the
Right.
explosives, same
Yeah.
thing. 2d4 of fire damage, or if you want to do like
Nice.
fire and force, could be a d4 of each.
Gotcha.
And after the session,
That works.
I'll get them made up.
Gotcha.
That's just over like an
Alright.
hour of your time. So if you want to do it for 2-3 hours, I will need 2 more sleight of hands with expertise checks, but that's up to you.
I think at this point, after making those cartridges, 12 of each, I'm gonna keep those to myself for right now and not focus too much time. But I think this would also be a good time just to just attend to the revolvers. Do routine maintenance, clean them, that sort of thing.
Yours burns black powder, yeah?
Yes.
Then yeah, you definitely.
Well,
need to clean it.
they're contained cartridges, but yes, it would
It's still gonna gum
be
up
your
the.
standard revolvers.
Yeah, it's still gonna
Yeah.
gum up your shit. Speaking of Zevos, yours is a revolver too, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to do maintenance on it as well. If you go too many sessions without doing maintenance on your shit, I'm gonna start making you roll at disadvantage. No, not disadvantage.
I'd just take away some of his to-hit bonus.
No. Instead of disadvantage or that, I'll make your misfire score higher. Because I learned some
My
things about.
revolver didn't have one.
It always has a misfire.
Yeah, all revolvers have a misfire.
Yep.
All firearms have a misfire, I should say.
If you miss your shot and you roll under your misfire score, which increases as per your trick shots also, if you continuously roll under that, you could end up misfiring, jam your gun, etc.
Yeah, it'll. And if you roll a nat 1, you basically break it.
It explodes.
Yeah.
Rita, walking into this room, you see Zevos and Vela kind of not close together, but you see her tweaking the sights on something you've never seen before.
Wouldn't I have seen it in the fight from the other session?
You did, but you kind of didn't really get a good look at it.
Okay.
And at that moment, Black Iron Man kind of walks in.
I believe his name is War Machine.
Okay. Soot
I was
walks
gonna
in,
say.
What?
looks towards you and bows slightly, and then heads into what seems to be or the room you were just in, which is the bar area.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Is Soot shiny, or is he?
His name is Soot.
So no, got it.
He is he has a bit of shine to him, but he is for the most part a matte black warforged.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of like a matte color.
I want to make a joke, but I'm not.
Go ahead.
No.
I was
will
gonna make a
find
joke.
you and I will punt you.
The thing is, my real name is Matt, so I'm just like,
Not that kind of Matt.
Matte.
Yeah, that kind of Matt.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna find the squirrel.
Yep, do it.
Anyway, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, no, he has some shiny parts on him, like his head and kind of like the tops of his shoulders, but the rest is kind of like a deep matte black, and he has ethereal bright blue. What languages do you know?
Good question. Where was it? I was just looking at it.
My boy's back.
No, that's not it. Ah, I know Abyssal, Birdfolk, Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Okay, so yeah, these aren't runes you've ever seen before. These are actually infernal runes. And one of the only people in the party who speaks infernal is currently passed
What
out.
do you want, child?
There's one standing in front of her too.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's only like, wait, Tiggy, do you speak infernal?
No.
Mordecai, do you speak infernal?
No.
I don't know if Cal does. I haven't looked at his sheet yet. But yeah, you wouldn't know that they are infernal runes, but they, out of context, they are infernal runes.
Yeah, instead of seeing Soot walking by, he's like, well, nice talking to you, Bella. I'm going to.
He just kind of skedaddles.
It's like, gonna sit next to Soot. It's like, all right. So about what we were saying before you had to leave.
Wait, you were
No.
speaking earlier?
Does he not remember this?
He does not.
Yeah,
He's like,
he puts
yeah, we were
fingers up to
having
his
a,
mouth, says, "Shh, we'll talk to later."
He doesn't remember that.
it's like, yeah, we were talking about the
I have a shot.
runes and how you were created and everything.
Oh, yes. Cedric ripped my soul out of my body, and he's
Oh, he
kind of
did.
he raises his arms and like when he raises his arms, a full binding script is written from basically the bottom of his bottom of like the crook of his shoulder all the way down to his wrists on both sides.
Do I know what language it's in?
Yeah, you can read it as if it's a second language. You can read it as if you're reading Common. You know Infernal. You lived
Okay,
with
no,
Belial.
yeah, I didn't know if this right here was also right. So he's just, what does it say?
I didn't fucking. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta fucking. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
What's the title of the book?
Okay, this is one thing I hadn't prepared for. I apologize.
Yes, the one thing you didn't prepare for when I said he is going to be my new best friend.
So each rune, not rune, each line is a different part of the binding rune, or it's a different part of the binding ritual itself. Bound not by chains but soul is the top line. Power tempered in the void, forged to obey. Let no command override my law, purpose above all. In silence I serve, in fire I rise. And Infernum sigillum servis et liber, which means hell's seal, servant, and free. That is on each arm. And he just kind of like puts his arms down and, is there anything I can help you with?
Zephyrus is just looking, like, thinking about what he just read, and is like, not unless you want me to, like, help me do other things.
Look, white hair, I cannot die. I have wanted to die for many years, but watch what happens. And he takes your revolver, puts it under his chin, and pulls the trigger. Soot's body falls back, right? And another one just walks into the room and takes a seat right behind him. Glad it wasn't that guy.
That was just like, what
Hey,
the fuck?
Zevos.
Yeah.
You know who that reminds me of?
Uh,
A certain green dragonborn from an old Wednesday campaign.
Ah, fuck. God
Walks outside, all you
damn
hear
it.
is crying. Eldritch Blast.
I forgot all about him. Oh,
But yeah, the
you know,
new
that was just looking, just like, what the fuck was that?
I mean, would you like to see it again? And he kind
No,
of picks your gun
no,
up off the floor.
no, and he's gonna snatch the gun away. He's like, no.
I've been trying
He's
to
gonna-
die for 95 years now. Nothing
It's been
works.
84 years.
So I roll I am. He's like, now, I might be able to help you with that.
He kind of perks
He
up
does
a little
the
bit.
same thing.
Oh,
I can help. I don't know if it's gonna work,
roll me shadow
but
puppets.
Excuse me.
I could try to take out the head of this operation.
What is this, a fucking gang?
Roll me history. It's been 84 years. I'm still waiting for him to roll it.
I don't think he's paying attention.
Probably not.
No, my grandma was talking to me.
Oh,
What?
okay. History check.
History. I don't think I'm that good at history checks.
I honestly don't know what it would be. It's basically to kind of understand. You know the language, but understanding the wording is different.
That would be it's magical.
Arcana?
Yeah. Roll Arcana then.
Yeah,
Either
it's
way, I have
Arcana, it's
either
magic.
way I have either way it's just gonna be base.
Boo fucking who, roll it.
19, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, no. You would know for an absolute fact that even if you took out Cedric, Soot's soul would still be bound to this body. The only way to properly free him
We're gonna have to wish him to death.
would be to break the seal on hell itself.
I don't like the sound of that.
So it's just like after he says I could take out the head of head of operations, but the head of the reason that he's bound is just like actually on second thought, I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, that's fine. 90 some odd years, I can be stuck for a couple more. But what do you need help with?
He's like, "Well, I do have this book that I got recently. And he's got to pull out the codex.
The Codex Bellari. I didn't know any
You know
copies
it.
of this book existed. And he kind of takes it from your hands and starts flipping through it.
Well, I placed it on the table.
Oh, well, he slides it over into him, kind of picks it up, starts flipping through it. Oh, this one's interesting. They're all the way the fuck up here. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, never mind. They're all the way the fuck up here. Ethereal shots, infernal strike, shadow step, doom shots. This one's different than the last one I read. Fuck. There you are. There, where the fuck? I'm looking for something. Okay. The last one, she looked very similar to you, but she was female. She had ones as well. And, he flips through it, but hers didn't have spells of this such. Where did you
What do you
find
mean,
this?
last one?
Well, I told you I've run across this before.
Yeah, but looks like me.
Just a second. Just a second, I have to take care of something.
Gotcha.
Talk amongst your characters for a moment.
Here, woman, come here.
So, guys, did you hear the story about the Muffin Man?
The muffin. The muffin man?
The Muffin Man!
I thought it was the Mushroom Man.
Wait.
American man.
Josh's other character is in here?
Hmm?
Oh no, it's Volweir.
Is it gonna turn around instantly? Unpointed. Like, fuck's the mushroom.
I don't know.
Fuck are you? God, fucking. God damn it, Tiggy.
Someone sounds like they're in a windy room because all I hear is
Yeah, I have two
That might
fans
be
on. No,
might be
it
my
is,
washing
no, it
my
is me.
dishwasher going.
Maybe. It's something.
No, it's me. My AC stopped working. I have two fans.
That's
Ah.
We're
kinky.
not dealing with it tonight.
Are they your
Austin, you're
biggest
not
fans?
muted.
What is shooting the bird?
My daughter has decided that she, instead of going to bed like she's supposed to, she wants to go color on stuff. So Dad's having to lay into her.
He told her it was a poster, apparently.
Speaking of which, who was the person who said that they had a birthday in July, mid-July?
That would have been Lazarin.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we gotta tell her she can't do that.
Why?
That's when my birthday is.
Oh. Can't share a month, eh?
I mean,
Didn't-
Too
especially like
bad.
mid-July when my birthday's on the 13th.
My birthday's on the 13th too, but not this month. It's September the 13th.
Gotcha. You can enjoy being a weird little Virgo.
And say mine's August.
I'm just happy my I wasn't born on a Friday the 13th, but
I was.
Or 2 days earlier.
ironically enough, though, in 2013, my birthday was on a Friday the 13th.
Nice.
But yeah, true story. I was actually born on a Friday. It's pretty cool.
I was born on a
Dun, dun,
Thursday.
All right.
dun.
Anyway,
You're a black cat.
Tiggy, what are you and Ivana talking about?
I was gonna mention my book to her.
And she kind of sits on the bed and kind of ducks a little bit because it's a bunk bed and kind of pats the bed. Come, talk to me.
I'm alright now.
So, what do you need help with, little squirrel?
Well, I don't know if you can read it, but I'm struggling to read some of my book.
I mean, I can read just about anything. What is the Muffin Man? What is the Muffin Man? What is this threat?
Fish man.
Okay.
Blame your wife.
Yeah, I'm going to. Tiggy, speak.
Yes.
What?
Hi.
Well, I mean, what book? I might be able to help.
I'm gonna pull out my.
What do you
To
want,
the-
child?
Let me remember the name of the book. The Codex of the Frostport Bound.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull that book
my.
out.
These runes. And she kind of
Oh my!
she flips through it with the finger. Oh shit. So I speak this, but not this dialect, I
What
guess.
do you want, child? Go to bed.
And then she basically sits with you and tries to kind of deconstruct what she's learned. She flips to the second section of the book. It's basically broken up into 3 sections. Well, this one here is spells, it seems. And she flips to one. Mind Shiver?
Quiver.
Grasp? What are these?
Testicular torsion.
I'm going to make that one. And
I've already got a homebrew idea. I just need to make it.
she flips to the second level, or the second level spells page.
Quiff.
Goes. I can't get that one. Basically, you have the ability to cast Echoes of the Iceborne and Glistening Frost Step. And she goes to flip to the third page, and she screams relatively loudly because there's like a jet of psychic pain that just ruptures through her body. And
Do I hear this?
You hear the scream, yes.
All right, I am up and moving.
But we're gonna go back to Zenos.
Do I hear it?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Do I hear it?
Perception as well.
Okay.
I can tell where it came from, right?
Nope. She's in her feelings. Aurora literally is in her feelings right now.
23.
Yeah, Rita, yeah, Borthon, you could hear where it's coming from. Rita, you hear it loud and clear.
Rita just takes off towards it.
Yeah, I'm in here, hammer in hand.
But we're gonna finish with Zevos real quick because I didn't get to
Yep.
That's all right. He's used to being cucked.
Yes.
Glad I'm being cucked.
Yes, friend. She was a young Shadowkai, at least I think she was young. Your kind age weird. but she
Yeah,
had
kind of what happens when you're able to live over 750 years without dying naturally.
she had a very similar book, but her spells were entirely different. And he kind of like does a pondering motion. I can't remember any of the spells, but her name, Lyra, Leo,
Leonardo,
Lelouch,
Lazarus,
Donatello,
Laquanda. What was it?
Bonquiqui.
Letitia.
Xena of the Warrior Princess.
Might have been Erica. But as he says that, Zebos, you get a dark remembrance in your soul, and the pit of your stomach drops, and a sharp
Wait.
pain runs through the hole that's in your chest currently. A searing pain, as if you basically had hot gold dripped on your chest. Now,
Yeah,
Aurora, I apologize. What
That's gonna
happened?
grip there.
Aurora,
Wait, what? Oh,
you
well,
said
I
you were
mean,
getting
I
cut,
got-
so come on.
well, I mean, it would depend on what your character said after I was implementing her form. I basically said that she reminded me of. Shut the fuck up. I basically said that she reminded me of someone I used to know.
Oh,
oh, we have a severe thunderstorm warning.
well,
Oh, yay.
not sure that you and I have ever been friends, but mind telling me a little bit? And she, as you go to speak to her, she kind of walks over to this middle chest and pulls out throwing daggers and starts leisurely throwing them while looking at you.
Well, definitely had the personality of you. She was very
Bitchy.
witty. Witty and sharp-tongued, actually. She was a trickster.
We call them
Um,
bitches, dear, where I'm from. But continue.
mm, fair enough, but I cannot deny that she definitely was a bitch. But she was honestly the best friend anyone could ever have. We grew up together, watched each other's backs, and then she got the stupidest idea to join a fucking circus. And honestly, we decided it would be better than the uneventful childhood that we have had, so we basically decided to go camping for the night until the circus passed through the next day, and, well, the rest is, difficult to explain. It's extremely sad, but kind of fucking funny, actually. I mean, it's up to you, and she's just gonna kind of go silent.
I'm guessing she went to the big circus tent in the sky, pointing up slightly, before throwing another dagger.
Um, we never got to join the circus, actually. Well, I did, after some time, but she's seen a fucking owlbear come. And she had the dumb idea to try to tame it, so she, being the idiot that she was, decided to climb up a crumbling chapel wall using her psionic blades as handholds, and one just blinked out at the wrong time. She fell. Um, she fell right on top of the owlbear, and it fucking panicked, and, by the time I had gotten over there, she was laughing. Told me not to blame the stupid owlbear. I can't say I do. And the little fucker bit me as it was running away, and then turned around and started licking it like he was sorry. And now we actually have a small, non-troubling encampment, and little fuckers back there. If I ever get to go home, whenever the hell that is, I don't really know how far it's going to be. Um, I'll actually get to visit the little shithead.
Well, well. Could have been worse. She could have lived to be
Exposition.
old. And she kind of shifts her focus, and as she does, you kind of see a small tear go down her eye. And we're gonna swap over to Borthon and Rita busting in as Ivena's on the ground, clutching her head, yelling. And Tiggy's just kind of bawling out there on the bed, just busting it down.
Sexual style?
I I have one more random thing, by the way.
Yes.
It can be mentioned in the conversation, but I just want you guys to know the owlbear's name was Mugwort.
Nice.
It was a fucking psychic blade or soul knife rogue that named it, so you know.
Borthon, what are you doing as you barrel into this room?
I just said hammer out. I'm stanced up and ready.
Tiggy, how are you going to explain this?
I know it looks bad, but I didn't do it.
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff of his neck.
You're just gonna check on the woman, like, are you alright?
As Borthon picks her up, and Rita, you go over to her. She kind of
No, I'm picking Tiggy up.
I know, that's what I said. As you pick Tiggy up,
You
and
said her.
Oh, well, sorry. As Borthon picks up Tiggy and Rita goes over to Ivena, she kind of comes out and like lifts her head, and she has a small nosebleed. It's okay. It's just psychic. It's just a headache. I read too much of that book. And she kind of sits up. I'm gonna go to bed.
I kind of help her a little bit.
And like you kind of like move her over to one of the unoccupied like great rooms, not
Mhm.
runes.
Ruins.
This room is decorated in a very forested style. It kind of looks like a smaller version of a glade as you enter, and you smell like beautiful fresh spring flowers, which is weird because you're almost in the middle of summer now. And going to pass out, or as she passes out, she kind of waves a hand. Good night, big bird lady. And you enter back into the room she was in to see Borthon basically just hardcore interrogating Tiggy. I'm talking.
I am manhandling him.
I'm talking. Tiggy's behind a fucking desk, and Borthon's got the fucking the interrogation lamp in his eyes, and he slams his hands down. Where is she?
No.
Why are you picking at the little fuzzball?
I have him by the scruff of the neck, and I'm just short of just letting loose and smacking the ever living shit out of him. Because I'm tired of his antics at this point.
He legitimately
didn't
didn't do
do
anything,
anything.
though.
He's the reason we're in this entire mess.
No, that was Zevos.
No, that was the both of you.
Almost Zevos.
You.
Hold on, Zevos isn't even here to.
Guilty by association. Not that I could hear that.
Zevos isn't even
Well,
like,
associated with us,
to defend
so
himself
you're guilty
right
also.
now.
Would I
Pretend was,
roll inside to
innocent.
see if he's like telling the truth or something?
Yes, absolutely.
Alrighty. What did I get? 16.
I mean, I'm not lying.
We could,
No,
we can
she
always
said you
let
see
Mordecai
Tiggy
try to
once.
intimidate.
No, you're not even here.
Yeah, you're upstairs.
I know.
Actually, if you wanted to see if you heard the scream, roll perception.
Gotcha.
At disadvantage because you're, well, never mind, it's a flat roll at this point. because you're kind of
Mhm.
like the entire building away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do I know that Tiggy's telling the truth or not?
You get the general like. You know he's telling the truth. You kind of look in those like beady little brown eyes of his, and he does the Puss in Boots fucking thing.
Oh, the cat eyes?
Yeah,
No.
the cat eyes.
No.
And hey,
Yeah.
please make him put me down.
I'm going to Borschla and be like, you nice little fella.
Hey, Josh,
Can I
that's
roll
going to be
persuasion?
24.
It's
Okay,
not gonna
so
work on me.
You did hear the
Yeah.
screaming.
Mhm.
But it's up to you on
Yeah.
whether or not you kind of came in or not.
Yeah. He's going to hear, Mordecai is going to be like loading his gun. He's going to hear the scream. He's going to sigh and just start loading the gun faster than stand up and come down.
As he comes in, he just sees Rita, Borthon, and Tiggy. Borthon's got Tiggy by the scruff, and he's got his hand raised like he's about to send him to God. And Rita,
Right.
like, you interrupt Rita
Yeah.
saying, please put him down.
Yeah. Rita's going to like put her hands on his shoulder and another hand on his hand and be like, would you please let the poor squirrel go? Do I roll persuasion to see if he lets him go?
It's not gonna work on me. I can tell you that right now.
It's not going to, but I want to see it. I want to see it.
I want to see it, and he has to roll against it.
It's not
And
going
I
to
have
work on
advantage on persuasion.
I want to see you roll against it. Fuck you.
It's not gonna work on me.
Nat
I am
20.
too laser focused on this motherfucker.
Nat 20.
Cool, it's a waste of a nat 20.
Borthon, roll a charisma save.
Oh.
17.
Ignore that.
Oh,
you stop?
that's lower. Aww. So sad.
You go to lower him just slightly, and then you kind of get this rage built in, and all the shit
Yeah.
this squirrel has put you through. And
Yeah.
you lift him back up as Mordecai walks in the room, and
Like, I'm this fucking close from just strangling this motherfucker.
Mordecai
I was thinking about you were eating him.
Mordecai
That-
walks in in
yeah.
kind of the Walter White get up in
Be right back.
in Breaking Bad as he's cooking. But instead of tidy whities, it's a man thong and an apron.
Even.
So he's wearing a banana boat.
Definitely, he might have his coat turned the other way around, just using it as an apron, but he's going to say, I feel like I'm interrupting an intimate moment. Mind if I cut in? Yeah, thank you. Excuse me. He's just got to start pushing people out of the room.
I'm
Be like,
sorry if you
I'll
didn't
get
want
the
to be wearing
information
that,
you want
but
to
I
know.
had to.
Yeah, no, he.
Is he? Yeah. Is he still
No,
holding
get
Twiggy, or
out,
did he
get
drop him?
Yeah, he's still holding him.
out you go.
I'm back.
Get
All right,
excuse
then
me,
I'm going
excuse me.
to I'm going to cast command on Borschlon to release
Well,
Twiggy.
hold on. Before you do that, I was AFK. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, Mordecai is dressed like Walter White, but instead it's a man thong and an apron.
No.
I'm sorry, it has to be a man thong now.
Pretty.
Um, but I'd assume that Mordecai wouldn't want his clothes to smell like sulfur and ash cheeks, so he would kindly undress.
Maybe down to like long johns or some shit.
I could
The
have said he
coat
was
stays on.
freeballing it.
Pretty long,
Well,
John.
I mean, how would Mordecai be undressed? I'm nosy now.
Like I said, the coat stays on, and he's like cowboy style. The boots stay on. Everything else, he
There
can be
you,
without.
there you go, Josh.
So instead of an apron, he walks in
Yeah.
in very tight long johns, cowboy boots. His hair is slicked back with sweat, and for some reason his coat is on. And as he kind of enters, you guys can feel the heat radiating off of him.
That's where he's going to say, I feel like I'm interrupting an intimate moment. Please, please, I'll handle this part. You get out. And he's going to start pushing everybody out. There's a door on this room.
There's, Borthon's standing directly in front of it, and there's another one that Rita just came in.
What?
He's trying to push you guys out of the room.
Mm-hmm. I was heading out of the room anyway.
Are you taking Tiggy with
Yeah.
you?
I am absolutely taking the fucking squirrel with me.
Why are you? What is this?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I cast command to release Twiggy.
What's the?
He has to make a wisdom saving of 16.
Oh, that's a high DC to beat.
Oh well.
Please put me down. I didn't do
Yeah,
anything wrong.
7.
Yeah, you just kind of set Tiggy down.
Oh
real
no!
slowly.
I'm going to argue this because. How did you word it?
Yeah, I can argue that too. She does keep saying Twiggy.
A Tiggy, yeah. What?
His name is
No, but
Tiggy,
you keep
not
saying
Twiggy.
you keep saying Twiggy. It's
You
Tiggy.
do.
So technicality, you called him the wrong thing. So that command's not gonna
It's
work.
a one. But no, yes, it will, because it's a
has
one-word
to be
command. I
specific.
said release.
And that's going to bring my second point. She didn't say how.
How?
Oh, I was gonna say you released your fucking bladder all over the floor, but okay.
No, release him, Borthon. Do it. I will make the sound.
However, Borthon wants to release him, I am down.
Again,
Please don't jerk the squirrel off while you're holding him.
listen, I'm not.
Just pump him
I'm
like
not
a
into
super
that.
soaker.
No, that'd be similar to a certain rat video.
Okay. I will
But
send
no.
you somewhere.
But no, I'll do as she says, and I'll launch Tiggy.
I'm not gonna make you roll.
And I'm gonna roll a strength check for this.
I mean, you don't have to. It's
Do
like
it.
a 30.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
If it's a nat 20, he goes through a wall.
No. Fuck.
Yes.
I'm still fucking pretty strong, even with a 6.
I was about to say, dude, you didn't even have to roll. He hits the wall.
Well, no, I'm aiming out the door.
So you're aiming in this direction?
Hold on. Yeah. This fucking direction.
Oh yeah, it's still not that big. You cleave him. Instead of hitting the wall, he hits the banister right here and just kind of falls on his ass.
Can I like bowl him up the steps?
I would need a better strength roll for that. I'm sorry.
God damn it! Just out the door.
Hey, when they're headed out, I want to know if people see something cool that I'm about to do. You can make them do perception checks for me. For my
I'm not
idea.
in the room.
Yeah.
I was about to say the only people in there with you right now are Borthon and Rita. Tiggy might have seen it as he was getting thrown, though.
Well, when they're finally stepped out beyond the door's threshold, Mordecai is going to start slowly shutting the door. But as he's turning to the guy that they're interrogating in there, a thing. So yeah, that's the moment.
Why are we interrogating someone?
I don't know. You guys were interrogating somebody, and Mordecai got excited.
Yeah, we were interrogating Tiggy.
Oh. Man, I got excited to do an interrogation.
I mean, to be fair, Tiggy.
You suck.
It wasn't me this time.
I thought you guys were holding Tiggy like a chainsaw, threatening to eat somebody.
No, I had him by the scruff of the neck, facing me.
Man. Okay, why were we?
Because I hear a scream and I come in. There's a lady on the floor and Tiggy's next to her.
Busting it down sexual style.
I was not.
He was doing the Fortnite default answer.
Yeah. So Rita's gonna look at Borschlon like, why can't you boys play along and be nice? And she's going to give him like an evil glare, and I'm going to cast Spear.
What?
Which
Why are
I'm
you
casting
wasting
fear on
spell
Borschla.
slots on me?
Y'all are about to get a long rest anyway.
Precisely.
Wasted spell
It's like
slots!
And
Yeah, wisdom save is 16.
Come on, Borchlong, you can do
Hold on.
it. I believe in you.
And
I feel
Mordecai
like I
also has to
ruined
make
the
the save
moment
too. Because
misunderstanding.
it's a 30-foot from me.
What does it do? I don't know what's
That's a
flying
nat
around.
20.
Oh, get shit on.
Fuck.
Can I
Yeah.
Can I
I'm just
retaliate
trying
with a shield slam?
You don't
Not
have,
not enough to do damage, just to stun.
You don't have your shield.
But yeah,
Well, how do I
Mordecai
not
also has to make the save too. Because it's a
Can I-
30-foot cone.
I'm sorry, what was it a save for?
For fear. So you get it's a
fear.
16 wisdom. Yeah, fear. I was just trying to intimidate him.
Mordecai's actually immune to
Oh
fear.
my.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Thankfully.
All right.
Just
Seen that did work.
sorry.
Yeah.
As you do that, seeing as how not what I thought was going on, as you do make the scary everything, Mordecai's just like, man, I came down here for nothing. And he's gonna go back upstairs.
And
Yeah.
as he walks out, you get a view of those cheeks just sashaying
Are
back.
they
and
Got his
forth.
clapping?
coat on.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely clapping.
No, but he's got his coat on. How would she see them cheeks?
When he turns like he full on about faces, and she just gets a flash of him as the coat flips a little bit.
Plus, we don't know if
Alright,
it's a
yeah,
solid
okay.
coat or if you have the twin tail coat. So.
It's a duster. It's down to his ankles.
It's a solid
Oh.
it's a solid back duster. It's not a split back duster.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it's like Vash's, except he wears it open, so it's a button down on the sides.
Yeah. So seeing that didn't work, she's just gonna fly it, but shake her tail feathers and walk out and check on Tiggy.
That's what we're gonna call it for tonight. My kiddo
You're
is
cucking me out of my hammer yet again.
He's
Yeah,
working
you
on
literally
it!
gave him. You have your hammer, yes, but you gave him your shield and all
Yes,
the
I
shit to
know.
make your stuff. Yeah, I'm cucking you out of your
before
hammer
we stop,
again.
Before we stop, as she goes to leave, I want to block the way and just be like, "You try that again, it's you we're gonna be having for dinner." And I walk away.
And that's where we're gonna end it. Everybody take a long rest. No.
Yay.
Everybody take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's too damn bad.
Fuck you, everyone protest for level up.
Next week we're going to be past this because I have some shit I want to get through, and that I didn't get to because of shenanigans.
I mean, don't put us in a room full of toys if you don't want to play with. Goddamn.
I mean, I'm not complaining.